Yes, sir, we're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with the SH Figuarts Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone movie Harry Potter figure review. Let's do it.
This ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini matey, I'm fucking with them. Hype beast, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about you.
And taking a quick look at the side artwork, you can see it says SH Figuarts, Harry Potter, and the Sorcerer's Stone. And on the other side, no picture of the figure, but more of the same. Alright, let's get this guy open, see what's what. Alright, so I've got young Mr. Potter out of the package. This is SH Figuarts' first release from the Harry Potter license, and they put out Harry Potter first, which makes sense. My first reactions is pretty good, decent, not bad. But I have to say that right off the bat, one thing that I noticed is his hair looks funny. It looks like a wig. It's not really sitting on his head like I would like. It looks a little odd around the sides. Other than that, I think this is a pretty cool buck. I think they did justice to his size and his build at this time as a kid. And I do like this particular face as well, but something seems a little off about the hair. But let's move forward. Let's get into his accessories. As always, I say I'm going to get into the accessories and then I start taking a closer look at the figure, at the deco, at the head sculpt. So that's what we're doing here. I just wanted to point out that I think that they did a very good job with the likeness here. I do think this looks like young Harry Potter, but if you look closely, you can see how the hair is not really sitting flush with the side of his face. And that looks really odd. It looks like a wig. And being that when you change the, on this particular figure, you don't change out the entire head, you change the faceplate. This may be something that continues with each interchangeable face. It may look like that. You know, it's not gonna sit flush on the other faces either, as far as I can tell so far. But yeah, I think the deco still looks good. I think SH Figuarts is good with doing sort of robed figures, or at least figures where their sleeves look like this. You know, I'm thinking about their Star Wars figures. They have done an Obi-Wan with the long robe, and you know, this is true to form for them. The articulation and everything is still under there, and I do think this is screen accurate. It looks good. It does look very good. Aside from this hair, so far so good. And there's a look at those pegs real quick. And then he's got a set that's open and cupped, and I believe these will be utilized to hold another one of his accessories that's packed in here. So let me try that real quick. Yeah, he's packed in with some books, so it looks like 2, 3, 4 books maybe. Some blue ones and one red one, and they're all fixed together. This is all one piece, and it looks like you can get them to hold these. 1 second. And there you go. That looks cool. That looks authentic. So obviously you can have him holding the books in his left or his right hand. No issues there. And then he's got a set that looks like they're fixed in a position so he can hold his wand. So let's break that out. And there's no issue with him holding the wand. Not too much texturing or color in here on the wand. There is a portion at the handle that has like a little rim around it, so that way he can hold it really firm in either hand. No issue there. Putting it in his hand and keeping it there, and it looks cool. It looks good. Yeah, that definitely looks authentic. I like that. Looks good. And then he's got another set that's open and cupped, and these look like the hands you would utilize to have him hold on to his broom. But before we get into that, let me check out this owl. So that's pretty cool. You can just sit the owl on his arm. It's not really fixed there, but you can kind of balance it. And the owl actually has some articulation. You can move the head left and right. And then I guess this hole back here is for a stand, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, it is. You can put the owl on a Tamashii stand, but the wings are removable here, and you can take those off. And there is another set of wings that are open, and so you can plug these on and make it look like he's flying or flapping his wings or whatever you want to do there. And as you can see, those tab in with no issue. And you can do one of these numbers. But yeah, you get the picture. And it would definitely be cool to get him up on a stand and simulate him flying. But that was cool that they included the owl. And let's check out these other faces before I actually mess with the broom. So yeah, you detach the hair. So maybe I can actually finagle that hair and get it right and get it to sit flush. And then you take off the front faceplate, and then we can swap on another. So the second one is more stone face look. He's kind of more relaxed, I suppose. The first one he was kind of smiling. But yeah, maybe with a little hot water and cold water I'll be able to get this hair to sit more flush. But yeah, I think this face looks good. I think the likeness is there as well. I think they did a good job with the face printing technology on this. It's just this hair that's kind of annoying me. And let's show the last one. Now this particular one I'm not a huge fan of. I don't really like the gritted teeth look, and I think they lose his likeness a little bit in this one. I am definitely going to try to do something with some hot water and get this hair to sit down though. That's really like my major issue with this right now. But there's that. I figured I'd leave this one on to mess with the broom. And there's a look at the broom. Not too much detail. You can see where his feet should be planted at the end. And here on the front it says Nimbus 2000 on both sides. And let's get him on there. And actually they included one other part. So you can actually pull his arms off here. Yeah, you can pull his arms off, and then you can take off the robe. And then that gives you a good look at this body here too. So that's cool. So there's another robe accessory that you can attach when you have him on the broom to make it look like you know, his robe is flailing in the wind, and you'll just plug that in over his shoulders like so, and then just plug his arms back in, and that should be that. And obviously if you wanted to just pose him running, that will work too. It's unfortunate that they didn't actually include a set of arms where he can just have his robe off and just have his vest. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. That would make so much more sense, and it would make this complete in my opinion. Honestly, I really wanted this figure because I just wanted a kid body to kind of use for different displays, you know, that I wanted to set up with my SH Figuarts figures, and it would have been really cool to just have some school kids as some stand-ins for a display. But yeah, let's get him on a broom. So it takes a bit of finagling to get him posed right, but it should be noted that the way his arms are articulated, they will swivel here at the bend of the elbow, so you can get them in close, so you can get him holding the front of the broom, and then you can get his feet placed on I guess you could say the pedals or the bars for the broom, and that looks pretty authentic. That looks pretty good. Like I said, it'll take a bit of finagling. It should be noted also that this portion of the broom is articulated, so it can hinge up and down as well. But yeah, if you can get him up on a stand or something like that, then this would look cool. I don't think there's a way to actually get Harry on a stand though, so that's unfortunate, but I do like this. I do like that they included this, and just so you can see that, like I said, this does hinge up and down. And real quick, as far as the articulation goes, the head you saw was on a ball joint. It'll look up and down. The head actually moves independently of the neck. The neck can move as well, so you get a decent range, and you can get his head to look up pretty far as well, so that's good. Left to right, get to pivot. You get a full range of motion on the head. Shoulders are going to come up about that far. You can do a full 360. It'll swivel on that joint. There's a butterfly joint there as well. You get a double jointed elbow, and like I said, it swivels on that joint too. And you get a swivel and a hinge on the wrist. You get decent ab articulation or upper torso articulation. You can see that ball joint in there. I just took them apart there, but no worries. You can move them left to right and forward and back there. Hold on, let me get this back on. There you go. And aside from the upper torso articulation, there was a little bit at the abdomen as well. You can turn them left to right. You can see that double barbell or ball peg inside there. That's typical SH Figuarts. His legs are going to come up pretty far. You can get a split. You can rotate at the upper thigh there as well. You get a double jointed knee. You get a swivel and a hinge on the foot, toe joint, and you get a slight pivot. So pretty articulated for this little guy. And you can definitely get him into some dynamic poses, even though, you know, he has this long robe. I really just wish they would have included the additional arms to have him in a relaxed look with his vest. One quick size comparison and I'm getting out of here. I got other things to take care of, and this kind of actually skipped the line of videos that I wanted to do, and I'm getting handed a glass of wine right this moment, so you already know. But yeah, I got some of the major offerings here. I got the Marvel Legends Gladiator on the far left, Star Wars Black Series Greedo, and then I've got the Figma Deadpool, and right next to Harry Potter on our right, his left, I have the SH Figuarts Tony Stark, so you can see how they match up as far as a kid buck and a adult buck for SH Figuarts. And then on the far right here, the Mezco Punisher. So yeah, again, I'm just a little disappointed that I won't have my little kid body with the school uniform on. I'm sure at some point, if this goes well, if people support the line, they'll do more here. I'm not mad at this figure though. Aside from the hair, which I do feel like I can fix, I'm not really mad at this. I think they did a pretty good job. It's a decent amount of accessories, and the paintwork and everything here is good. I do like the articulation. I'm not mad at this. This is decent work here from SH Figuarts as far as I'm concerned. So let me know what you guys think. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell down there. And until next time, peace.